is Robin Cantrell, and I wanted to tell y'all about a very meaningful story to me. We're going to talk about kind of my testimony and how Jesus Christ saved me. I started out, I grew up in church. I went with my grandmother on Sundays. She loves Jesus with her whole heart and tried to make sure her whole family did. My body was very responsive, but I went because she drove me each and every week. I'd get pinched on the pews for talking, or I'd crawl underneath the pews to tag the person on the leg, and kind of drove her crazy, but she brought me each and every week. She'd drive across town to come and get me to make sure that I went, and I still don't know that she knows that that impact then kind of made me who I am now. As the years progressed, I began to kind of stray away, and Jesus wasn't even really, wasn't really an option. I got very heavily involved in partying and just never even really thought about Jesus. Well, after high school, then I got really heavily involved in drugs, and I didn't really ever see my life as getting any better. And I continued to just go down this path that led to ultimately destruction. And I'd hurt everyone that was close to me. No one trusted me. And I never saw that I could recover from that. So I didn't really see it a benefit to even try to change. Well, my children's father had decided he couldn't do it anymore. He'd asked me to leave the house, and of course I made that all about me. And I kept seeing these little flyers for a program in Dyer County called Transitions. And they'd come to our house, and they had never came before. And I would get so mad for seeing them, and I kept asking them why. Well, Cody had started, that is my husband now, he had started donating money to this program and began praying for me before I even knew that he had a relationship with Jesus. And it made me so mad. And I don't know why. I guess I was ashamed of who I became, but also, in a way, I felt belittled maybe that he was doing these things. And I remember one night, I walked into the bedroom, and he had his Bible open, and I was just like, do you think you're better than me because you do this? Do you think you're better than me because you give money to a Jesus program? And he was like, Robin, I don't know what to do anymore. There's no saving you. I can't do it. And which, of course, that went in one ear and out the other. Well, he ended up having me evicted from our home, and that led to, I was homeless for a while. I lost custody of our children. Well, my aunt was a nursery director at the church I attend now, and she bought me a Bible as a gift, and I tried to return it, and the store would not take it back. And I was so mad. I was like, I have everything here. There's no reason for you to not return this. And they wouldn't do it. So I sat one night, I don't even know why, I picked it up, and I turned to 2 Chronicles. Why I would ever turn to it, that should have probably turned me away because I didn't understand it. But I couldn't put it down. And I didn't know what I felt because I'd never had a relationship with Jesus. I'd grown up hearing about him, but it was never real. He was never somebody I could talk to as a friend. Well, as I began reading, I knew that this was something I wanted more of. I began coming to church a little bit. Still wasn't too sure of it. I still was not completely sober. I kind of did it in a way because I thought it might make me look better to a judge that I was coming to church. But something stuck. And I got sober. I got a job. And all I wanted to do was learn more. And I dove in, and I had a Bible reading